Hi students, now in this session we are going to come across another database called the MMDB or the Molecular Modeling Database. It is a database of experimentally determined three-dimensional biomolecular structures, and it is mainly being hosted by the NCBI. Over 28,000 3D macromolecular structures, including of proteins as well as polynucleotides, can be found in this particular website. So let's go into the details of it. Now, if you go to refer to MMDB, it is also referred to as a NTRES structure database. It's the other name for this MMDB, and it contains all the 3D structures which have been obtained from the PDB or the RCSB protein data bank. Okay, you saw that earlier. In the protein data bank, we saw the 3D structures. So, a subset of these 3D structures are available at the MMDB also, and the data processing procedure at the NCBI results in the addition of a number of useful features that facilitate the computation of the data and link them to many other data types in the NTRES system. And you can see that what happens, all the information which is being given in the NCBI is being computationally analyzed, and various other, when you just give a PDB data or when you give a protein sequence itself, what happens? Protein sequence, you know, it's the amino acids of the proteins. With that itself, that information itself is being processed by various other features of NCBI, and you get lots of other information by the computational technique. And if you go to consider each MMDB record, it has a cross reference, and the source is a PDB record from which it has been derived. Now, and if an MMDB record represents a structure that was merged from two or more PDB split files, then a summary page will also show a PDB IDs of all the source PDB records that will comprise the merged structure. So the general thing which you have to know about the MMDB, it is a database which contains the 3D structures of molecules, let it be proteins as well as the nucleotides. And the source data of this is from the protein data bank. And using the information which is being given in the protein data bank, processing of that information is being done, and you get a molecular model. Molecular model, of course, you know what a model does. A model depicts something. So the 3D structure of that particular protein is being depicted by the molecular modeling database, and it facilitates the computation of the 3D structure data. It also helps us to analyze individual structures and relationships among them. That is, if you have two different proteins, the analysis of their individual structures and the relationship between them can be analyzed, and the interactive views of sequence structure relationships can be analyzed. That is, what does it mean? What is the correlation between a sequence as well as its structure? That one's interactive views or the interactive depictions on the correlation between an amino acid sequence and its structure can be analyzed by using the MMDB website. And also connections between 3D structure records and associated literature, molecular as well as chemical data could also be analyzed by the MMDB website. Now you might be thinking, what is the point in linking a 3D structure with the literature or with its molecule or some chemicals and all that? And in a later phase of your research or your studies, you can come across that. If you have to analyze, if you get the particular protein structure, probably you can find what chemicals are interacting in it. One good example which I can tell you about this, or the necessity of something, is in the drug discovery. Now, if you are having a protein of COVID-19, if it is inhibited by some chemical, probably we could find a drug against COVID-19. That is, if you put that chemical in your body, probably that would interact with COVID-19 and prevent its replication. So, in such cases, if you are not getting anything, you are just getting the PDB data of one particular protein or the protein sequence or the protein from the PDB, you are sequencing one particular protein of COVID-19 and you are getting that. Probably using these databases, you can find out the interactions between that COVID protein and certain other chemicals which are there in another database, and you can find whether it is interacting. So such connections between 3D structure records, associated literature, molecular and chemical data could be done by MMDB. Now you might, it doesn't implicate that the direct interaction is possible, but the connections probably what is there can be analyzed using the MMDB website. And it can contain various record types, like reflecting various experimental methodologies, like sometimes you might use X-ray crystallography, NMR, various molecular types such as proteins, DNA and RNA with or without bound chemicals, and the content of an individual structure record reflects the data provided by the submitter, and the literature associated with it is also being linked. Just like as we mentioned earlier, all the information regarding that will be linked together. How it has been got, like how did you get it, either by X-ray crystallography or by NMR or various other techniques, or is that molecule interacting with any particular chemical? As I mentioned earlier, if a protein has been interacting with a particular chemical, that can be analyzed here in the MMDB website. It will give you, and various data submitters might use different terminology to describe the same gene or the product. So in such a cases, what happens, you will be able to get different synonyms also using the MMDB website. So we'll just explore the MMDB database and just see what is it. This is an overview of the MMDB database. You just have to go and type in Google MMDB database and you will come into this particular link, and here I am going to show you how to, that is more, so you have different options over here. You can find the structure of a gene or a protein of interest. You can explore that. See, these are the different methods by which you want to find out the protein interest. Either you can give an interest structure, or you can search the related structures. Then you can find the 3D structure bound to a specific chemical. Now example, if you want to see, now sometimes a 3D structure would be found ligated to a particular specific chemical. For whether you can find out that, now for example here aspirin is a one which has been linked to a particular protein. Just have an explore. See, now this is acetyl salicylic acid or aspirin, that is being linked to what particular protein? It has been found with lactoperoxidases. So that such a linking of a protein with a chemical can be explored by using the MMDB database. Then next one, you have each and every research would have a different requirement, and the 3D structure bound to a specific small biopolymer. Now for example, a peptide. Now here in this particular thing, you are having what? A small, it has been bound to a protein structure. This is a aminopropanol, aminoyl pyrrolidonyl. It's a too long chemical. Okay, fine. That particular structure is being linked to the protein over here. This is an alpha lytic protease. Coming to the next one, retrieve the 3D structures of specific type of a molecule. Now if you want to get to know the 3D structure of a specific molecule, let it be a protein, RNA, DNA, as well as a protein as well as a chemical, then retrieve all the structures from a particular source of an organism or a taxon. That is, if you take a particular organism, okay, it can be of different, let it be E. coli or Salmonella or anything. In that you can go to that particular organism and find out what all 3D structures of that organism is available in that database. The structural templates of proteins. Now if you want to align a protein to a similar sequence from a 3D structure, or you want to see the interactions between two proteins, that is possible by using the MMDB website database. You can find the structures. Now you can look into this. What are the similarly shaped proteins or the 3D domains can be analyzed by using a technique called the WAST, that is similarly shaped proteins. Now if I have a particular protein, now I'm getting a new bacteria and I'm getting a new protein, and I isolated the protein, but I want to know what is a similar protein or a similar shaped protein. That can be determined by this MMDB database, and similarly shaped biological assemblies, and you can also view the 3D structures. You can identify the putative active site. You get a new amino acid sequence or a new protein, you want to find out what is its probable active site. That could also be analyzed by the MMDB database. I guess you have an idea of right now what you can do with the 3D molecular structures. The 3D molecular that is the MMDB database here, and it's quite interactive. The search engines as well as the informations are easily provided and you can explore it yourself. I hope so it is clear to you by now. Thank you.